I think a chef draft would be sweet. So like restaurants, like really high-end restaurants would be like drafting young up-and-coming chefs.
You know who I'm
to
taking?
work at their restaurant?
You know who I'm taking?
Who?
A little man from Dubai. A little salt babe. Ding, ding.
That guy's actually like an awesome chef.
Like legitimately.
Front-runner.
You know what's funny, man? He started off as like a meme essentially online, and then like his Instagram blew up because he looks like an amazing chef.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's happening because I follow that guy on a regular basis.
Yeah.
But he's been in New York, Chicago, and LA, and I think they're going to bring him over to America to open up his own, to be a chef at one of these like high-end restaurants.
There's another one I need to add to the list of like aspirational restaurants that I'm go to but are never going to go to.
When Salt Bae cooked a steak and then took another piece of meat and put it inside the steak to recook that steak.
The steak with another piece of steak.
It was amazing.
Yeah, you had a little bit of a food boner.
Oh boy, I'm a huge Salt Bae guy. Like I get the whole shit. And then DiCaprio flew over to Dubai to eat at his restaurant.
DiCaprio will legitimize anyone, right?
I know.
Like if you're seen with DiCaprio, that's it.
So when I saw that, I was like, God damn, we need to hop on the Salt Bae train.
Yeah.
He'd be my number one pick. Who's your go-to? Yeah, he's my number one pick. Who's your go-to chef? Because you follow this whole fucking world.
Stupid.
Who is it? Don't say Gordon Ramsay either.
No, it's Batali. Which is so not cool or obscure or anything.
It's not, but we've eaten at his restaurants, and they're delightful.
And I'm also not like a foodie where I want like things to be super weird and raw and like
right.
I like eating.
How
I just like eating good.
Sure,
food
but how, like, realistically, how important is it to have a good chef at the restaurant? Like a Mario Batali. When you go to those places, does he really design the whole menu and like those are all his dishes?
Yes. I mean,
okay.
I
don't know that world.
Or he hires
That's why I'm asking.
an executive chef that has new and cool ideas, and it's just like anything where whoever you want to bring into your team is going to put forth your vision, and so he's the vision guy. You have certain like principles where I like everything to be fresh, or I want the meat to be from here, whatever.
Right.
That make you the chef that you are, and then I guess I don't know. Fuck. I mean, I don't really know that world. I'm obsessed with it, and I love it.
Yeah.
But because I know Anthony Bourdain, like, isn't the
Bourdain?
Isn't that like the best?
He's not a chef. Is he a chef?
Yes.
Oh, he is. I didn't know that. I thought he just ate food. Because we watched that.
Well, he does now.
That show. Yeah.
He does now, but he started out as a chef.
Really?
He got his start. He wrote Kitchen Confidential about his time in New York restaurants, just like trying to be a fucking. And he was like, never quite.
He wasn't that quite good enough. But now he judges other restaurants?
Well,
that's a weird thing to me. That's like a if you can't do, teach type of thing.
Kind of.
It's just,
well, he's more of a writer. He's always been, right? Okay. And he's more
of
just like a travel guy.
I don't know the Bourdain world. Like,
really?
To me, it just looks like a guy who's kind of living the dream where it was like, I didn't know if he was a journalist. I didn't know what he did because he just kind of travels around and he's cool enough about it. Like, how old would you say Anthony Bourdain is? 60s?
I think almost.
He's not in his 50s. He's got to be in his 60s.
Or I'm going to look at it. No, I think he's late 50s. Am I crazy?
I would say you're crazy on that. I think he's got to be in his 60s. But still like a hipper, cooler guy. Hey, how about a Malbec?
Yeah.
You know, the type of guy who's just like, I want to go to Cuba the day the doors open and get a Malbec and a cigar. A nice Cuban cigar.
Ooh, born in 56.
He was born. Oh, he's born in 56?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, he's 61 years old.
Okay. Thank you for doing that math for me because I'm so dumb. But
you're welcome.
No, I know.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I just, I get flustered, you guys. I'm trying to talk
61.
and do the thing. So he's 61, but he sort of fell into this.
I saw he just got divorced too, by the way.
Oh, well, because he
just wants to travel.
He's pimpier than he's ever been.
Fuck girls in other countries. Eat good food.
I think he more just wants to travel, drink, and eat good food and like never be home.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. You like him. I think he seems like kind of an asshole.
Well, yeah.
I saw the thing with
That's kind of part of the reason why I like him, though.
Maybe that's kind of the allure of Anthony Bourdain.
You do a spot on Bourdain.
I need a Malbec.
It's an obscure.
Can I get a fucking Malbec?
Yeah.
It's a super obscure one, but I like it. I wish I could do it out in
He's
public.
one of those people that you always say this fail upwards or fail
into
things.
Fail upwards.
So he was just like this drug addict, fucking chef.
Was he really?
In New York? Yeah.
Hard drugs? Are we talking hard drugs?
Heroin, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And all kinds of shit. But like he was, more like Chef World style where you like do a little bit or you do some coke to get through the day or the whatever it is because your hours are so crazy. But he was like worked in a bunch of different restaurants. So he wasn't like that great at one. He was just knocking around New York. And he wrote this article for, I think, New York Times something, or don't quote me on the paper, but he wrote this article about being a chef, the underworld of being a chef, and got called immediately to write a book. And
fucking
it became
Bourdain.
a bestseller. And from there,
how does that happen to people?
I don't know.
It's
from
crazy,
there,
right?
he's just like, he must be the chefs that he worked with that are still trying to fucking do it. Must be like that fucking guy.
Wow,
that fucking guy. But he seems like a good writer, and I read his book and it was amazing. So
I think he's a fascinating individual, which seems like kind of a dick.
Yes.
Like
for sure.
Because when he doesn't like food, he did an episode of the Waffle House, by the way. Speaking of Charleston, I believe it was a Waffle House in Charleston.
Yes, it was, because he was with Sean Brock.
Okay.
That owns the house.
And, he kind of shit on the Waffle House food and was like, whoa, big guy.
Yeah.
You don't come into the House of the South and start shitting on Waffle House.
Did he shit on it, though?
Yeah, he was just like, this is.
They did a really funny piece.
And there was, he wouldn't eat something from the Waffle House. I don't know if it was ham or something.
I think like a steak, some kind of like ground steak or something.
He was not having it.
Yeah.
And the guy who he was with was just dying laughing because it was like the fact that Anthony Bourdain went to a fucking Waffle House in the first place. Like, because that's the thing about food that I like about you is you're not like super like, oh, I'm gonna have high-end shit from Chevron. Like, you'll go disgusting. One of our earlier episodes before we did filmed was your food guilty pleasure was a bologna sandwich
with mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise
on white bread, like the basic white bread.
Yeah,
not toasted.
Just disgusting. So you're not. Again, you're not a hard gal to please, but
it just has to be good, and the flavors have to be the things that I like or associate with like childhood or a place or whatever.
Right.
Like,
but
I don't want anything weird or raw.
Anthony Bourdain, whereas Bourdain is just like, oh god,
he'll eat the fucking weirdest shit.
I need a fucking Malbec, and man, there's nothing like this pad thai from Vietnam or whatever the fuck he is. And he's very particular about his foods, where they're from, all that other stuff. And that's kind of dickish to me, where it's like, because I mean, look, I can still get down at a Red Lobster. I don't care. I can find something on any menu pretty much.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, all right.
Yeah.
Cool. I can get down on this.